we're making on the homestead today is we have this beautiful pork loin center roast, and what we're going to do is we're going to cook it. And what you're going to need to do is you're going to need some cider vinegar, some salt, some peppers, some garlic, some thyme, and some bay leaves. So I'm just going to take the roast out of the package and I'll bring you back. We're going to preheat the oven to 350. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our little bay leaves. Now we're going to use 3 or 4 depending on the size of your roast, and you're just going to put that underneath the roast and sit the roast right on top. I'm going to use 4. So you're just going to take the roast and actually sit it right on top. So we're going to take a knife and cut some slits on the top of the roast now, and I'll just bring you back once we have the slits in. So to cut the slits, we're just going to take our little knife, and you can cut as many as you like. We're just going to fill them with garlic once we, there, I'm going to have a few cut, and you're going to want to make sure the fat side is up. So what we're going to do is we have the garlic here, and it was 3 cloves is what you were using, and we're just going to take the slices, and we're just going to stuff it into the slits that we made. And I'm going to continue to do that, and I'll bring you back once I have it all done in all the slits. Garlic, it's going to look like this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our half a cup of cider vinegar, put it in a bowl, and then 1 teaspoon of thyme. And so I'm just going to get that and bring you back. So we're adding the thyme in. We're going to mix that up, and we're going to eventually pour it over the roast. So we're just going to sprinkle it with salt and as well as pepper. Now salt and pepper depends on your taste. Depending on how much salt and how much pepper you like, you can add, I would say, anywhere up to a half a teaspoon of each. So I have that mixture mixed up, and it looks like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour it over the roast, and while it's cooking for the next 3 hours, you're going to want to take a spoon or a ladle or whatever the case might be, and you're going to marinate it and sprinkle it over there just where the juices flow back into the roast. So I'm going to put it in the oven now that it's preheated to 350, and I'll bring you back in an hour and show you what it looks like. It's now an hour later, and as you can see, the roast is starting to look fantastic. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of those juices here with the spoon, and I'm going to pour it over that. Then I'm going to put it back in the oven for about 2 hours. So I'll bring you back in another hour and show you what it looks like. It's now 2 hours after cooking, and we're just going to open it up, show you what it looks like. And again, I'm going to take the juices and we're going to cover it up, and then we're going to cook it for another hour. So I'll just put it back in the oven after I coat it with the juices, and I'll bring you back in an hour. And the 3 hours has passed, so the roast is taken out of the oven. I'm just going to transfer it to a plate and cut it and show you what it looks like. I just wanted to show, once you cut it, how tender it is, that the meat just falls apart. So I'm just going to have it with salad, and I'll bring it back and show you what it looks like on the plate. So here's tonight's dinner. It is the low-fat pork loin roast, and as you can see, it has the garlic still in it, and here's some Greek salad to go with it. So like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.